everybody, this is Ingi from Thai Wikipedia, and thank you so much for watching. So it's time for your daily reading. This is a synchronicity reading as well. You will get a daily message. You choose 1, 2 or 3, and I will read card combinations with this message here. If you're part of the bundle, you get all of this. If you are on YouTube, you get this part here, so you still get your daily message. Let's get started. So the daily message is 5 of Swords with, and the bottom card, I always like to look at the bottom card too, is Justice. So it could be an injustice, like something karmic is happening here. And you get it with Loki, with Freya, Soulmate as a bottom card. So it could be a relationship that is going a little bit in the wrong direction. The underlying issue is that Freya is someone, it basically means that at the moment you're very charismatic, so that attracts a lot of attention, and some people cannot handle that very well. They actually feel very threatened by you. Justice card here, it means also that you have a lot of, you got your life on track in many ways, and you have educated yourself on certain matters, and you're most likely on the right track as well in what you're doing. So for some people, that is a threat, that they feel like it's a threat to their existence. They just don't like it. They feel like you're too powerful, you're too strong for them, and they feel like they need to push you down or put you in your place type energy. So let's see what the personalized message is around that issue. So 1, 2 or 3. You're gonna get some more information here. You get 2 cards per card position, and it will give you more information. And basically, if you pick card position 1, the root cause to this issue is that the person that's doing this to you is very low in self-esteem. You get 5 of Pentacles, so this person could have money problems as well. And you get it with the Emperor, so that means it's a strong personality, and could be someone who, you know, the Emperor is connected to Mars. Now when you read card combinations, the way I do it is that the Emperor, you know, is a very positive card in my opinion, but when it's connected to a negative card, especially also when we got negative cards in the daily message, then you have to read the positive cards as almost as if it was reversed. So what is the Emperor like when it's reversed? Well, it is chaos. So this is someone who hasn't got their life in order at all, and actually feels very threatened that you have got your life in order. Okay, so they don't like that you have got your, you know, your ducks in a row, or they don't like that you have, maybe you have financial abundance, or you have something going for you, you're organized, you have meaning and purpose, and they feel threatened by that. So basically what you have to do now is to just be strong, stick your ground, stick to your guns, and don't let anyone push you. So you don't have to drop your energy to anyone's level. You stay firm in your beliefs and in your vibration. And these people, whoever it is that's doing this to you, will hopefully just fade away and, you know, attach themselves to someone else, so then they will no longer be a problem. For those of you who have workplace conflicts, again, just stick to your convictions. As long as you can back up why, you know, as long as you do things for a reason and you are being reasonable and fair, which I think you are because you got the Justice card, then you're going to be protected. Don't let them drag you into their drama. If you have problems with friends, family, or, you know, you don't need to be friends with everybody, they're saying. Okay, so you can say no to friends, you know, and family as well. So if this is a spouse that is doing this to you, you have to then ask yourself if this is acceptable behavior. Is this something that, if it is a pattern, if it's one-off, but is this a pattern? Is this what's going to happen again and again and again? And then you have to ask yourself if it's worth it. So let's see what the second one says. Okay, so for those of you who got the second one, you are feeling at the moment very confused. And the reason you're confused is, let me have a look at this. Okay, so what they're saying is this is a card combination, and sometimes if you look at it, you will get the answer just by looking at what the characters are doing. The reason you're confused is you're being kind of pushed out of either pushed away out of meetings or excluded from making decisions, and you don't understand why that is. Okay, so it's almost like someone wants to keep you in the dark on purpose, and you don't understand why that is. I'm going to pull another card for you and find out if you can get some more information. Why are you being kept out of things? It's like you need to make an intuitive decision, and you could be very confused on what decision to make. And some of you will also be at a crossroad. They're saying you haven't got all the information yet. Okay. The acceptance, get harmony, the temperance, you have to be a bit more patient. This is a timing issue, I feel. So everything happens for a reason, and at the moment you aren't making the intuitive decision that I feel like you will be making. There is something to do with a heart connection. There could be some sorrow, sadness, something that you kind of hung up on still that you need to clear out, and then you'll know how to act, what to do, and you'll be able to make the right decision. At the moment, you'll have to accept the status quo, and the path forward will reveal itself. But it's all like you have to let go of some sorrow, some grief, something that you're hung up on, that you're focusing on. And while you're focused on that and you're confused about this, you're not going on the highest path yet. So I feel like they're just holding you kind of a little bit back at the moment. Your spiritual team, which is your guides, your angels, So ask them to give you clarity, to see the path forward, and to make it very obvious to you how to proceed. Because I feel like you're very confused at the moment on what to actually do. And there could have been some manipulators in the background that are making it kind of less obvious what the most obvious action is. So, and I feel like you feel a bit left out of decision making. You could feel excluded from events and situations where you really should be included into. So they're saying this shall pass, but there's something you need to let go of. They're saying that's what they're helping you with. So let's have a look at the third one. Okay, so this is for the leaders. Okay, so you get judgment with Page of Cups. So I feel like you'll be leading someone, and this is for people who really are quite interested in politics, art as well. You could combine the two. So you're there to wake people up in a way, whatever it is area that you are an expert, and it is your highest calling as well. So for some of it will be using music. For some of it will be using different types of art form, including multimedia. For some of you, it will be working with youth. And for others, it is political. It is 100% politics. And it is to motivate people to take certain actions, they're saying. And it is because I feel like you're going to help right some wrong that's happened, okay? So it is really helping the next generation come forward, or people that have been completely stuck and unable to see what to do. So for the third group, the injustice that we saw could be more on a more general level. It could be something that you see occurring in the society where you're living, and you feel like you need to really take a stand and have your voice heard and help other people get their voices heard. So that is for the third group. So to sum it up, the first group is very much about your relationships. The second group is more about, I feel something could have happened in the past that you're clearing out and you're feeling excluded because you're just not where you need to be mentally to make the right decision, but you will get the clarity you need and you will be able to make that intuitive decision. It's something very close to your heart, okay? The third group is the political reasons why you want to act in the way that you do. And I feel like it has to do with your highest calling. So for those of you who picked group 3, you will use your talents in a very unique way as well, they're saying. So that was my daily message, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.